Well, my name is Stephen Deaton. I'm here with Daniel H. King Sr. and interviewing him about his workbook, Searching for Happiness. It's a series of 13 lessons with questions that accompany it to help drive the point home in the lesson, bring out good discussion for folks. And what we want to do is dig out from Dan some of his thoughts about the workbook, the background behind it, and all of that. First thing I want to start with, though, Dan, is just kind of tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, family, things like that.
All right, I've been preaching for 43 years. I've been married for 43 years, same number of years marriage as we married the first year that I began preaching. We have two children. One of them lives in Nashville and one in Austin, Texas. And both our children are married. And we have one grandchild.
Oh, well,
Uh,
that's great.
we've lived in all sorts of places. We've lived in Middle Tennessee primarily most of our lives, and we lived in Chicago, Memphis, in Central Florida for a while. So we've lived all over the place and preached for a number of different congregations.
Right. Well, very good. How old is your one grandchild?
She's about to turn 8.
About to turn 8. And
Yes.
such a joy.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I wish I had about a dozen of them. It'd be good.
Right. Well, good. Very good. Um, on the book itself, what was your motivation behind writing the book, getting it together, things like that?
Nancy Wright is the one who had originally asked me to write it up. She had heard the lesson and asked me to write it up as a book. She was a cancer survivor, and it was very encouraging to her, and she wanted to share it with others.
Hmm.
So she called me later and asked me if I'd started on it, and I said not yet. And that, of course, gave me the spur to actually start writing on it. And so I began it and sort of took a break in the midst of writing one of the other books that I was doing and wrote this, and then came back later to finish writing the other. I think it was the book of the commentary on Daniel that I took a break from.